So for those folks watching the Super Bowl, you may end up seeing an anti-Semitism ad like this one. Let's take a look.
Hi, Mr. Tony. Mom, what's that?
Nothing. Just get in the car. Let's go.
Who did that?
Come on. Right now. In. Get in. Right now. Let's go.
Did you paint it or something?
Move it. Seatbelt on. Right now. Put your seatbelt on.
Hi, Mr. Tony.
So I love this video because it's got a lot of kindness, got a lot of love of people and a decency towards Jews, and the relationship between Tony, maybe an Italian, and this Jewish family that was struck by anti-Semitism. So that's very beautiful. The only thing I want to add is that anti-Semitism strikes when Jews are weak. And when Israel is weak and it doesn't say clearly that it wants to fight against the enemies, that it wants to hold on to its land, that it wants a lot more than just to bring them back, but to really get rid of the jihadism that has teamed up with progressivism around the world, that it's willing to fight those forces for a vision that's bigger than just self-defense, then we seem weak and we seem like the other side is strong. And then anti-Semites feel empowered, emboldened to write those kind of signs on that garage door, that kind of graffiti. And there's good people like Tony that are out there fighting that. But everybody's going to wait for Israel to be strong and Jewish people to be strong. We've got to be strong against those bad guys. And not just like through words and stuff like that. We've got to push back on them strong. And in case of Israel, we got to really fight them, root out Hamas, root out jihadism, root out that idea that Israel is a foreigner or an occupier. We got to say it clearly. This is our land. We're here to stay. We're a ethnic armed minority, and we're going to push back on those forces. Now, that force of jihad not only wants to destroy Israel, but it wants to really take over the world with a veil of darkness. We won't let them. And when they sense our strength, that's when those graffitis are less likely to happen. But thanks, Tony. God bless you. Happy Super Bowl. You may see this commercial played sometime during the game. So, okay, that's a powerful video about 136 hostages that are still in Hamas's hands. But I don't quite understand. Like, are the watchers of the Super Bowl going to bring them home? The only thing that I think the watchers of the Super Bowl can do is say, Israel, bring them home. Like, Israel, we support you fighting Hamas. I don't think we should turn to people and say to people, like, bring them home for us. I think we should say, we will bring them home, and you should stand with us. You should stand with us against Hamas. You should stand with us against people who want to weaken Israel, including parts of the American administration. You should stand with us against the UN and UNRWA and UNESCO and all these organizations that try to weaken Israel, create a narrative that we are occupiers stealing somebody else's land. Nobody's going to bring them home, but they're going to support us bringing them home. They're going to support Israel fighting hard to destroy terrorism, to clean out Gaza from terrorism, to clean out South Lebanon from Hezbollah. That's who's going to bring them home, is Israel. And so we should say to people, like, support us, making sure that they come home with the help of God, of course, but with the strength of a strong Israeli army fighting against bad guys and not allowing those bad guys to take over lands, repress the local population, and create terrorism against the Jewish state. Everybody's looking for Israel to make sure that we bring them home. That's our job. That's the state of Israel's job. That's nobody else's job.